After a long, long week of waiting to do this review for Stranger Things season 3, I'm happy to say I can finally do it. I wasn't struggling to finish this season. I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I just had so much shit to watch this past week and it's been ridiculous. Rental Family came out today. Chainsaw Man movie, which means I had to watch the whole anime. Uh Wicked Part 2 came out, and whichever other movies I've reviewed this week, my memory's kind of shit right now. But I've been taking a break from Stranger Things, just the final episode of season 3. I think it took me 4 days to finish it. I didn't watch it in parts, but I was just watching it in one sitting, but it took me a while to finish that last episode. I think it's an hour and a half long, and there was so much other shit I had to catch up on. Whatever. I'm happy I finally finished Stranger Things season 3. It's so much better than I thought it was going to be. I was expecting the show just to get worse as every season passed by, to be honest. Not that I hated season 2, but it is such a significant drop off from season 1, and in how season 2 ended, I wasn't ready for what was going to happen in future seasons. I thought they were going to take it too far, add more annoying, or not annoying characters, but more characters I really don't care for, and kind of ruin the past ones. But I think Stranger Things season 3 does a really good job. We get a huge formula change in this season. It feels way more campy and lighthearted, especially compared to season 2, which, while it has its lighthearted moments in it, especially with the Max and, well, the Max edition in general, uh I really needed this. I think it's such a good change of pace. I think the reason I love season 1 so much is because it's kind of the perfect mixture of how dark it is and how lighthearted it can also be. And I kind of like that this season just feels like such a summery, campy little vibe, and it kind of feels like a late 80s horror movie. You have so much of, like, you have the mall opening up, which is amazing. I don't know if that's a real set piece, like the entirety of the mall. And if it is amazing. I mean, that whole mall is gorgeous. I love that we have Steve and now Robin, and they're working together at the ice cream shop. I thought that was brilliant. But yeah, the new characters in this season, the new characters in this season, I actually really enjoyed. In season 2, I thought the addition of Max was okay. I didn't care for it too much. I hated Billy in season 2. Um, Murray was funny in season 2, but he only gets like one episode and that's it. And then I don't even know who else was added in season 2. Maybe that's it. And in this season, you have more of Murray, you have Erica, you have Robin, uh, Evil Billy, if you want to call it that. Yeah, I guess. And then you have the newer and improved 11, where she can sort of speak full sentences now instead of just caveman language. Even though in the beginning of the season she does talk like a caveman still, but it gets better as the season goes on, which I appreciate. Um, I really do like these new characters. I think they're all enjoyable and fun, and I actually do want to see them more in the future seasons. And another thing the season did that I liked a lot was they made a lot of these characters I didn't care about before, or maybe even characters that I thought could have been improved on, they improved. Max is way more enjoyable in this season. I like her and Lucas's relationship, even though they're kind of on and off throughout the season because her and Eleven are doing their own things. I love that she has a whole new friendship with Eleven, and they're amazing friends with each other. Dustin, I loved him in season 2. He's my favorite character in season 2. He's still great in this. And one problem I have with Dustin, why is he not with the boys? Why is he not with the party? I don't fucking get it. What is their deal? It is summertime. This is prime time to have all four of them together. I don't even know in season 4 if they're going to be together at this rate, because this is 2 seasons now where the party's just not together at all. And in season 4, it's not going to happen again, is it? They're just going to be separate again. Not that I didn't enjoy the group of Dustin, Steve, Robin, and Erica. I just really want to see Dustin with his boys, man. I really do. Also, you have Dustin's girlfriend, which I didn't mention because I can't remember her name. I thought that was cute. It's okay. I think the singing scene is hilarious. I love that part. But other than that, she's not really in the season at all. She has a few lines before she's actually revealed. Oh, Susie, right? Susie. She's okay. Nothing too special. I also think the relationships in season 3 in general are just really fun. Mike and Eleven, obviously, they're not. Eleven's doing that weird breakup thing with him, but as the season progresses, it gets better and better. And then of course the final three episodes, they're perfect. I love that they're actually together again, and their relationship is great. I love them in this show. And same with Max and Lucas. I'm happy that they got back together towards the end of the season as well. I love them. You have Steve and Robin, who of course aren't dating because Robin is lesbian, but their friendship was fucking phenomenal to follow through. And while I did want Steve to be with Robin, um, I think it's okay. I think it's fun that she's just now another friend and Steve's not in another weird love situation again, because I think Steve is elevated more as a character when he's doing his own thing and not focusing on Nancy, for example. And when he found out Robin was lesbian, every scene of him afterwards was absolutely amazing. Like he doesn't get annoying, or he's not all droopy in love. He's just Steve. And I really I really love that. And Hopper and Joyce, who I did say were going to be together by the end of the season, while they aren't technically together yet because Hopper's dead. He's definitely in that Russian prison. Um, I love them together, man. They were great. Even though I kind of hated how many arguments they had throughout the season, I really like them together, and I hope in season 4 or 5. I doubt season 4, maybe towards the end of it, but definitely season 5. I hope they're just fully together and they're dating or something like that, because I need them together. They were like the first couple I was shipping in the show, and I'm happy it's leaning towards that way. And then of course in their group you also have Alexi and Murray, and like I said earlier, season 2 Murray was fucking amazing, and he's only in like one episode with uh Nancy and Jonathan, and that's it. And I was like, man, he needs to be in future episodes. And now he's like this Russian speaking, probably like a double agent or something, type of guy, and he's fucking hysterical. Him and Alexi are just great. I mean, okay, even though it's sad when Alexi dies, the scene Alexi's walking towards him with a giant stuffed animal, and he's just jumping out the two corn dogs. It's fucking hilarious. I love how much screen time, uh, Brett or Brett, sorry, Murray gets in this season. I think he's hysterical. I hope in season 4 I see more of him because I loved him. He was my probably my favorite character of the season. I'm not too sure, but I fucking love Murray, and I'm so happy we got so much more of him this season. He actually has a bigger role. He's a huge part in the whole Russian thing. I fucking love it. I love him so much. Uh, I don't even know who else I missed so far. Nancy and Jonathan. I like that they feel like a married couple. They both have like these higher position ish jobs, and the way they talk to each other, the way they dress, everything. They just feel like a married couple, and I like that they're moving forward. They're probably just gonna be together, and I'm so happy. I love that all the relationships I want in this show are just working out perfectly. I'm happy Billy's fucking dead. I hated his character, and it's not like anything against Dacker Montgomery. I actually love him. It just sucks that because Billy was so hateable, but also like so not just hateable, but he was just such a bad character to me. I'm happy he's just dead, and I hope it stays that way. I really hope he doesn't get revived, but with this show at this point, I think anything's possible. um, the new story plot line was okay. I knew they were going to do something ridiculous, and I knew sooner or later they're going to do something with Russians. I mean, it's the 80s. They had to do something with Russians, and you know what? I think it works fine. I like that the mall is like their secret hideout, and the whole area they're setting up everything. I I just don't care for them too much. I kind of like the Demogorgon in season 1 the most still, though. The Mind Flayer, the Mind Flayer. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Was fucking great in this season. It's so creepy, especially in the last 2 episodes. I think even episode uh I'm trying to remember. Are there 8 or 9 episodes? Either episode 6 or 7, where they're on the Ferris wheel and it's walking through the forest. Oh my god, it's so creepy. They did such a good job at using this higher budget for this season for making everything look great. Like I said, the set for the mall, the Mind Flayer, a lot of the set pieces in this season are just so gorgeous. I love everything about this season. I mean, it is so fucking great. I love it. But yeah, my only problem, just wish the boys were together. I wish the whole band was together, but I don't know when that's ever gonna happen because I really doubt going into season 4 I'm even gonna get that. I don't think I did my ranking rating for the season yet. I'm giving Stranger Things season 3 a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, the switch to like a more campy feel, especially because it's the summer, was amazing. The final 3 episodes, I mean, this seems to be a constant trend with Stranger Things, except season 2 with episode 7, but even then, episode 7 is okay. The last few episodes of every Stranger Things season has been phenomenal. All of season 1 is great. Episodes 8 and 9 for season 2 are phenomenal, and it saves the season from episode 7 being so weird and out of place. Um, season three's last 3 episodes were just unbelievable. You have the fireworks fight, you have the flare walking around and it looks creepy. All the stuff with Murray and Alexi is great, and then of course you have the final part of the season, which is Hopper's letter, which is unbelievable. I wish I watched this season when the show came out because they could have tricked me into thinking Hopper was dead. I mean, that was brutal. That letter, I was in tears. I couldn't believe I was crying over Hopper's letter at the end of the season. I mean, I didn't even expect him to die. At least this soon. I was kind of, or die, because that the post credit scene definitely makes it obvious that he's not dead yet. But man, it was unbelievable. That is genuinely the best. It might be my favorite scene in the entire show. You have the people moving out from their house. I think it's Joyce's family moving out from their house. You think Hopper's dead and this is his final letter. You have the reunion of everybody. I mean, Dustin with Lucas and Max in the house, and they're all singing the song together. Mike and Eleven kissing and hanging out with each other. Uh, Will sort of like doing his last reunion with everybody. I don't know. This season was genuinely like near perfect. If some of the beginning stuff wasn't as slow or as unenjoyable, I want to say like episode 3 ish was pretty weird, but this was close to a perfect season for me. I mean, I couldn't believe how much I enjoyed it. It was really close to season 1, but season 1 is just so perfect for me that I can't give this a 10 out of 10. But this is definitely a 9 out of 10 season. This show's unbelievable. I think it's averaging for me like an 8.5 out of the 3 seasons. So hopefully season 4 is amazing. I know it's long as fuck. I'm hoping I can get that review out by what, Thursday? I believe the new season comes out. I hope it's out by then. I'll be in Vegas. I'm gonna go to the Netflix restaurant, eat the Stranger Things meal, whatever, the drink as well. I'm ready, man. I mean, this show is great, and I cannot believe I waited 10 years to watch it. This season was great. I really hope season 4 is anywhere near as good as season 2, and if it's as good as season 3, I'll be blessed.